Welcome to the Dave Williams Wealth Advantage. Commentary for marketplace heroes, high achievers, entrepreneurs, and business leaders connected with the Great Commission. Now here is award-winning, best-selling author, Dr. Dave Williams.
The life many people choose to lead is one of chasing rainbows, thinking they're going to find a pot of gold. These types of people go after lotteries, casinos, good luck charms, and get-rich-quick schemes. When I served as pastor of Mount Hope Church in Lansing, fully 70% of the prayer requests I received every week pertained to financial problems. You wouldn't believe what people said. Pray that I'll be able to refinance my house so I can pay off my credit cards. Pray that the bank will approve our new home equity line of credit. Pray that I'll get financing for my new car. Pray that I'll have enough income so that I can start tithing. It's painfully clear that even many of God's people don't know how to handle money. Deuteronomy 8:18 says, "But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth, that his covenant may be established." Now, God's not careless in what he says. He means every word. He said plainly, he has given you and me the power to get wealth. And Ephesians 3:20 confirms this. Unto him who is able to do exceeding abundantly above all that we could ask or think, according to the power that works in us. God has given his children the power, not the skill, not the talent, not even the education, but the power to get wealth. And the amount of wealth we enjoy in this life will be according to our management of the wealth he entrusts to us now. Jesus gave a parable in Matthew 25 about talents, and he wasn't talking about talent to play the trumpet or preach or sing. He was talking about money. He gave one man 5 talents, another man 2, another he gave 1. You might say he gave $5,000 to one, $2,000 to another, $1,000 to the third. It ultimately belonged to him, but they were like junior investors working with the firm's money. Now, it's critical to understand that nothing we have belongs to us. We're just managers. We're managing what God has entrusted to us. If you get greedy or think it all revolves around you, you'll find yourself going down to the lower floors on an elevator and maybe to a musty-smelling sub-basement financially. Now, the man with $5,000 invested it and turned it into $10,000. The man with $2,000 also doubled his investment to $4,000. But the $1,000 investor had a different attitude, doomed by fear, and decided to play it safe. He buried it so it was safe in his backyard. The Lord came back, the master came back to find out what they'd done. To the first he said, "Well done, good and faithful servant. You've been faithful over little. I'm going to give you charge over much." They'd managed money well past the test. They didn't fall into the traps many Christians today fall into when money leaks out and disappears because of poor decisions. Because of their wise management, the first one and the second one, the master took them to the concierge level financially, so to speak, and gave them more. Then he came to the one who'd buried the money. This guy made excuses like people with a scarcity mentality always do. He said, "Well, I knew you were a hard taskmaster, so I didn't want to take a risk on the Wall Street casino. Here's the $1,000 you gave me." The master looked at him and said, "You lazy and wicked servant, you didn't reproduce the money. The money that I entrusted to you, I'm taking it from you and I'm giving it to the other guys." Now, I paraphrased this whole exchange. See Matthew 25 for the whole story. This strikes many people as unfair. The other guys didn't need it. They were prospering. They got more from the master. But this guy lost what he had. This is a law of the kingdom. Jot it down. Money doesn't go to people who need it. It goes to those who manage it properly for the master. You must understand this principle if you want to come into the wealthy place. I'm Dave Williams, author of Radical Riches and Coming into the Wealthy Place, thanking you for joining me today, and I pray you received a special advantage.
Dave Williams is the author of Coming into the Wealthy Place and The Road to Radical Riches. We have several resources available in print and on audio media. Our web address is davewilliams.com. We look forward to hearing from you, and be sure to join us for the next Dave Williams Wealth Advantage.